remember to go out to your main water valve and turn it off before you do any work. So this is behind the tub. I had to cut this hole out so you can see the valve for the faucet. This hole is pre-existing here. Kind of glad it is though, because I have a problem. I have no space behind these pipes to where I can cut the pipe out first of all, and then be able to get a blowtorch in there and solder to resolder the joints back together. What I need to do is be able to pull this pipe out from up against the wall. In order to do that, I'm going to have to cut this piece of wood right here, because it is, see if you can see, that's the spout into the tub. And see this 2x4 right here? That's propped up behind it so it can't move back. So I'm going to have to cut that piece of wood out. Yeah, so removing this piece of wood is a little harder than I thought it was going to be. See these two nails sticking out here? It seems to be on the fitting where this spout goes in. There's a little brace on it that they've nailed through, but see, you know, there's no space back there for, I don't even know how I'm going to get that nail out, but I have to in order for everything, all this stuff to come back so I can replace the valve. So I got the board cut off behind it, and I was still having some issues moving the valve back and far enough, and we noticed that it was catching down here. So just unscrew this piece off, and then the back behind there, I should have room to move now. Alright, so now I got the spout piece out. I was able to use the old thing of wood here that was preventing me from pulling back as kind of spacers to keep the pipes away from the wall. Now I got all sorts of room over here that I can cut the pipe and put the soldering on. So now we're going to cut the pipe here, and this is a little pipe cutter tool you can buy, and basically you just screw it on and keep spinning it around, tightening it, spinning it around, and you keep doing that until the pipe eventually cuts. Alright, I got it out. There's the old pipes remaining. There's the valve. Now the pressure's on. Can't turn the water back on until this is all put back in. You can use these two tools to clean the pipes before soldering. This one goes in the end of the pipe and cleans it. Let's see, we've cleaned that one. And then this cleaner tool here, you put inside the fitting, clean that out. You gotta clean it really good so the solder holds. Also, we made a diagram with some measurements from the valve we pulled out. Probably a good idea to make a drawing and mark it out before you start trying to fit it all back together again. Okay, got all the pieces welded, screwed back on. Now I will be dry fitting it. And here I got some aluminum foil up because I'm going to have a freaking blowtorch in there. So I'm going to put this in, dry fit it, and solder everything back up, and I'll be done. I'm about to start blowtorching in the closet. Always a good idea to have a fire extinguisher nearby here. Got it right around the corner. There's the old blowtorch. I'm gonna connect it to these pipes. Okay, I got one soldered joint here, completely back on. I was actually able to use the iPhone to put behind the pipe and then look at the screen to see if my welds were good. So it's been pretty helpful. I just hope this holds. It's fired up. Blowtorch ignited. Now I've got to carefully heat the joint. Okay, now I'm going to introduce some solder here and hope it's hot enough. Not quite yet. Almost done. Just gotta make sure I get the back end. Ouch. Okay, so I got all the joints soldered now. It's in place. The next thing I need to do is hook up the new faucet and I guess turn the water on and try it out. So the new fitting in here is a little small. I made it bigger before I loaded everything in, but it's not big enough to screw the next piece on. So if you're doing this, you should make it wide to begin with. The water is currently on. Test it out here. Water. Shut it off. Walk around the back here. There's our credit card. Check for leaks in the back. Where we put everything in. See any leaks? Please be no leaks. That's how you do's it. Okay, camera rolling here. It's my last solder, so oh, dang it.